Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA, and today I'm here with Anthony and his
2017 Chevy SS or Holden Commodore.
There we go. I was gonna let you say it because I didn't want to just come out and call it a Holden when it's not.
It's not, but it is. So it's made over in Australia. It's imported.
Is the car actually, so the SS is made in Australia?
They make them out in Australia. They import them over here with Chevy badges, and then we just get the badges from Australia and switch them back out.
Got it. Okay. You've done a lot to this car, right? From when it was an SS to what we see now.
Yeah, the car already comes with a decent amount of stuff. It came with Brembo brakes, it came with MagRide, it came with bimodal exhaust. So it's got all this, plus the interior is nice as well. So
yeah.
It's got all this stuff in it. But the only thing that I really did to it was a custom front badge, custom front grille, and then the LSA Supercharger.
Okay, got it. So this car comes with an LSA motor already?
No, so what it is the LSA and the LS3 are pretty much the same motor, except for the internals are forged on the LSA. So we can get the LSA Supercharger and slap it right on. It's bolt on, no
got
issues.
It.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, what's the power that you make in this?
So with this setup on 91, it was about 550 to the wheels, and then I switched over to E-85, and then that got me up to about 650 to the wheels.
To the wheels?
Yeah, to the wheels.
Really?
In a four-door sedan, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So these are highly underrated cars, I think, aren't they?
And that's the thing people don't realize when it has the bow tie and they think it's a Malibu, they think it's front-wheel drive, they think it's got a little V6 or a four-cylinder in it. And
right.
Yeah, and then when somebody gets on the side of me, they realize that they kind of messed up.
Right. Yeah, dude. I mean, I didn't know they make that much.
It's actually a ported LSA Supercharger, so that's another thing that I knew I would always go a little bit more power later on, so I had them port the LSA Supercharger. It's on a moderate setup right now. It's stock cam, almost stock pulley size. It's a 2.75 pulley, so it's very tame for what it is. I could easily crank it out over 750, but it's my daily, so I want to keep it safe and reliable.
Yeah. So the way it's flared, that's stock to the car?
Everything's stock. The wheels are obviously aftermarket. The Brembos are stock, but they're custom painted. So I have Ace alloy AFF 02s in satin black.
And then what do you run tire size wise?
In the front we got a 255/35, and in the rear I got a 295/30.
What are those, 20s?
Yeah, they're on 20s.
Is it stock exhaust too?
It actually has long tube ARH 1 7/8 catless full exhaust, and then I have an aftermarket Varix X-Force exhaust.
Okay.
It's definitely got a little punch, but most people they don't see it coming until it's already too late. You know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Which is that what the license plate is for? Sorry, bro.
I tend to let people see the license plate here and there, and there's a couple cars that can get in front, but most of the cars, yeah, they end up seeing the sorry, bro.
Yeah, man. What does this car weigh? Do you know?
It's a little over 4,000, especially with me in it. So yeah, it's a heavy car.
So it's a heavy car.
So that was the only thing that was actually hurting the vehicle is the weight and then the power, because it comes with the LS3, which is good, but it's only 415 crank horsepower.
Yes.
So at the wheels, you're under 400. You're at like 380 wheel, which is, for this size, it's not worth it.
It's not it, yeah.
So if you go a supercharger, it's the best thing for it, because it's already got the suspension, brakes, and everything else that you need with it. That was the only thing that was missing.
Yeah.
BoostDistrict.com is the company I work with. He sources all the parts needed for any LS vehicle, LS swap vehicle, to switch out and put an LSA on top of it. So he runs the LSAs, and he also has the Boost District TVS 2650.
Let's see the interior. I'm curious.
Yeah, for sure. And that's another thing too that people, they don't realize. They're like, oh, is that aftermarket seats? Why does it look so sporty? And this is honestly, this is the way it came.
This is the way the car comes.
This is the way the car comes. The only thing that's different is the actual airbag. We have to get that from Australia, the full airbag, $500 for a Holden badge. So we have to get the whole airbag shipped and sent here just for one tiny badge, and it's $500.
Of all the cars you can choose that say would fall into this price range, why this car? What attracts you to this?
For me, it's almost like a cult classic for our type of people where if you had bought the GTO, if you had bought the Pontiac G8, you started to realize, well, this car came from Australia. Well, it's got a heritage. Over in Australia, Holden is the biggest name out there.
For sure.
And then once we start seeing the Utes and we start seeing all these crazy builds that they have out there, we want them. And then we realize, well, the Chevy SS, the Caprice PPV, the Pontiac GTO and the Pontiac G8, it's all the same car company that shipped out here, and it's that little passion that we all wanted.
What is the price range on these cars? Because I just don't know the car at all.
I got this car for $41,000 out the door. Wow. So yeah, the price tag came all the way down to, I believe, $36,000. And I was like, I'll go up to Sacramento and go get this thing now.
Well, yeah, dude, let's go for a drive and see what your car's like, man.
Let's do it, man.
Cool. Today's episode is being brought to you by the Ridge Wallet. Not only do they make cool wallets with cool materials like carbon fiber and titanium, but they offer identity theft and credit theft protection. How? I swipe my card to get in the shop, it doesn't work. Pull it out of their wallet, it works. Make sure to use the code HOTROD at ridge.com. So you're gonna go to ridge.com/hotrod for a 10% discount and free shipping globally. I mean, look, dude, I'm giving it, as you can tell, you know your car well, I'm giving it really light. But
it wants to go, yeah.
It does, I can feel that it wants to go. And if you're at around 4,000 pounds making 650 at the tire, I get a pretty good sense of what your car can do.
Yeah, it's decent. It's a good 10-second, high 10-second, just braking 11 car.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, for a four-door, I can't complain. I'm gonna beat mostly everything out on the road unless I see a high-end exotic. I raced the M8 the other day, dead even.
Really?
That dude spent $146,000 on this car, and me and my Chevy Malibu keeping up with him like that.
Yeah.
It happens, man. It happens.
Oh, wow. Dude, this thing roasts.
Yeah.
We can U-turn it.
Yeah, first gear is not good in this car. It just instantly spins.
Wow, I totally felt it. It tracks pretty straight though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's with traction control on too.
I don't blame you. Wow. That's with traction on that it's dancing around like that?
Yep.
Gnarly.
It's fun, man. It's a four-door sedan.
It's a friggin' four-door sedan.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's just my family car.
Exactly.
Whoa, you got a third gear chirp out of that.
Yeah, man.
With traction on.
With traction.
Awesome. I'm in love with your car all of a sudden, bro.
It's insane. Like,
dude,
before
this
you're
thing's way more rad than I gave credit for. Really though, I'm blown away by your car. Dude, you don't get this reaction out of me out of bullshit. Go for it. Wow.
Oh, she's yelling. She's mad.
Who is?
There was a lady that came out on the street. She said no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go do our burnout shot and get out of here then.
Let's do it.
Jeez, dude. Your car's nasty. All right, you guys, that is it for our shoot of Anthony's. You know, I want to call it a Holden, man, because it's badged up as a Holden. I mean, I can't believe this thing is a Chevy SS And I guess the truth is I just didn't know much about these cars, as I think a lot of you guys are gonna find yourself in the same boat as me. But talk about impressive, and yeah, it's not a bone stock SS obviously, but he hasn't done a ton of work to it, and this thing just pulls incredible. And I can't believe with traction control on, it's like dancing around and stuff. I'm thoroughly impressed, as you guys saw from the ride. This car definitely knocked me out, man, and I think it looks great. What a cool looking, unique four-door sedan. So that's it for today's episode. As always, a big thanks for hanging and watching and supporting what we do. I really do appreciate it, you guys. And I will see you in the next one. All right, man, later.